The following program is hosted by immature, irreverent, obnoxious, and often disgusting young men. Listener discretion is advised.
This time on Nude Clan. Nude Clan wants to know what you have been playing, but instead, we're just going to talk about what we've been playing.
Shall we play a game?
You've got several things to do. You've got work, kids in school. What do you do when it's all over?
How do you hand something from one player to another?
Dark soul light. Turn on the TV, pick up the controller and play some games with the
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Nude Clan, the video game podcast that loves drinking on the job. I am your host, Caleb Schweiss.
I am drinking a soda, Joseph DeGoulier.
I'm drinking Gatorade, Zach.
I am drinking coffee out of my extremely awesome skeleton mug, A4.
And today, guys, we're going to be talking about our last month of gaming. What we've been up to, what we've been playing. We all have story hour as well, apparently. Joe's probably got the most epic story hour.
I got some complaints.
We'll see.
People like me ranting, so they might as well hear about my week.
Yeah. This is his, you see, now he only gets therapy once a month because of the way we record the show.
It's real tough, man.
Yeah, we don't get...
How am I supposed to function?
I mean, honestly, how are we supposed to fill these episodes, too? That's a real question. Like,
Everything's going well. Guess I got nothing to talk about.
yeah.
End the show.
If we just review a game, like we're talking like 50 minutes, 57 minutes, an hour and a half, maybe.
I know.
We got to have the epic stuff at the end, especially if we do interviews. Like I have to... I think we have a history of tacking on some of the worst things we've ever said onto like interviews with large people.
Yeah, with people, innocent people.
Yeah, poor Twitch chats or what was that guy's name? Twitch
Talks.
Yeah, there was some. We were talking about the South Park game, and Craig said like we were talking about old Shub from the game, and Craig not only said Shub. Niggeroth, the name of the beast, the eldritch beast.
Careful now.
He straight up said the other word, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, really emphasized the middle part of the word.
Yeah, and it was
man.
it was pretty funny. But it was
Look,
at the
that's
end.
what's going to happen when you talk about Roth.
Cleaning up the show, one beep at a time.
That's right.
Look, I don't want to get us banned off Twitch. I'm just saying.
Schweiss, give me a beer and open it for me because I don't want to deal with that shit.
You want a beer?
Yeah, I'll take a beer.
Oh, man.
I'll take one beer.
Okay.
Should be nice and clean by the time I gotta drive.
But
We literally
Give him
just
your
started
lightest,
recording.
most feminine beer.
Sam Adams, how dare you?
Well, I don't
And
know if
that's
he's
real
got more-
Boston lager, you prick.
My wife used to work at a Sam Adams plant, man. I respect the company. I'm just saying. I thought Schweiss had other stuff in his fridge for the wife.
He said he likes to sample.
Yeah, every time he goes and gets beer, he gets a new beer or Pabst.
No, well, I mean, when I was like way into IPAs like last year, I would just get like those sampler packs that had a bunch of different shit, and I would always try out new stuff just to try it.
I like how Schweiss is yelling, thinking that people can hear him.
The late host, Cameron, may he rest his soul. He's been drinking Dragon's Milk lately, so it's really good.
Dragon.
It's
Straight from the teat.
It's a beer you can
Thank
get
you.
from the liquor store here, but
No, Dragon's Milk,
Dragon's
I believe,
Milk
is by
for 'em.
Stone.
is
I
it
think
high in
anyway.
protein?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just want to get nice and loose-lipped and loose-hipped.
I like it
for
when you
this
got your loose
episode.
lips. My fingers fit in better.
Loose Hips
Yeah.
sync podcast.
I got fat fingers.
Yeah, dude, it hurts a little bit. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
You gotta look at your hands; they're all like fucked up and like wiry and like
Yeah, man.
your
I got
fingernail is like.
so I
fucking...
have like little bumps from like cuts and stuff because it's for her pleasure, you know.
Oh yeah, I occasionally will smash my hand in the machine just to make sure it's like fatter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
yeah.
same.
Nice.
That reminds me of that meme that's like the guy with like the fucked up like hand that looks like a yam. And it's like it's called like the cooter pooter or something like that. He's got like two fingers and it's like they're like massive and it looks like fucking yams. Like one of those like
Dude, he's like a ninja turtle, bro.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. He just I was like, man, that seems awesome. I want to find that video. Speaking of, I think our After Dark, we're gonna bring up bring our tradition back of Pornhub greatest hits of the year. So stay tuned for
I
that.
have it. I was reading off of it.
I know. I almost told you to stop because we're gonna do a podcast on it, but that's a sad statement. Can't have any conversations outside of the show.
Save it for the podcast.
Don't talk. Yeah. Shh.
So, by the way, guys, the 13th Cross, which is my first feature film, which includes clips from Nude Clan and
Songs from another podcast.
songs from UFF and a whole bunch of little inside jokes. That is now on Vudu and on Amazon, and you can buy the DVD from FYE. Please go purchase many times. Buy for friends. Get one copy for every person you know. That would be really helpful.
It's a perfect stocking stuffer for this holiday season.
That's
I
right.
wish I would have known it was at FYE. I literally was at an FYE at the mall like a few days ago.
I don't know how much they're gonna actually like put in stock at FYE. I have no idea how many
Right.
copies they bought. But I know it's available on their website. And then it's
I mean, it'd be
also
cool to have a physical copy.
yeah, it would be cool to have a physical copy, except that it's only DVD, so that's kind of bugging me.
There's a lot of shit that I like. Yeah, if I'm going to get something, whether it be like an anime or whatever, I'm mostly looking for Blu-ray. But just some of the stuff is so old that like it only comes on DVD, if anything.
Yeah. You want to like hold it with like the tips of your fingers and like put it in your cart, like.
Well, because it's like I've been doing a lot of collecting of like mid 2000s anime that I used to be a big fan of that just was so niche that it didn't get like a Blu-ray release.
Big
So
release,
I have to go and I just scour eBay for DVDs, and usually they're really fucking cheap anyway.
Even
so.
big titles like Neon Genesis Evangelion, I still have that platinum DVD collection, which is
They
now like
are apparently
$300.
re-releasing Evangelion on Blu-ray. I
Good,
think coming up
good.
next year here.
You better sell it and then buy it for like dirt cheap on Blu-ray and like cash in on the dumbasses.
But thank you to those who have left you don't need to give this movie 5 stars, by the way. 5-star iTunes reviews of the 13th Cross,
Yes, you
including
do. If you don't give
a
this
brand
movie
new one.
a fucking 5-star review, you are not a fan of this fucking show, and we're gonna personally find you.
Yeah.
Don't look at my 1-star review then.
How dare you?
I'm
1
just
star?
kidding.
1 star? Come on, it doesn't deserve that.
I was a little drunk and I was
All
like,
right.
fuck
I was
Joe.
drunk and I had a great time.
This is from some guy named Schweiss1. I don't know who that is.
I didn't know it would be that.
5-star reviews that says need more beards. Needs more beards. Which is pretty funny because I think pretty much every man in that movie has a beard.
They do, yeah, pretty
Yeah, I
much.
think so.
Except for maybe the one like weird looking dude.
Oh yeah, Jason Wixom does not have a beard. Oh, and Tyler Dane doesn't have a beard either. So there's 2.
Yeah,
there's
the guy that
two.
gets
Needs
killed and
more
then the
beards.
boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I said needs
I did
more.
give to the Indiegogo before I was a host on the show, though, and I will watch that movie probably within the coming week here.
Okay, good. Because otherwise you're kicked off the show. This is a pretty interesting little indie film. The production value is pretty solid for the budget, acquired via Indiegogo, and the acting is top notch. Needs more used car salesman, and maybe just one more beard next time.
Yeah.
Funny.
I
That's
didn't know
funny.
it would give me my name. I was like, I wonder if this is gonna be anonymous.
Well, I was kind of pissed because someone's name is Redhead. I'm like, people are gonna think that was me.
Yeah, and then I was like, I'm gonna make mine incognito, and then it posts. I'm like, fuck, it says Schweiss one. Like shit.
I appreciate it though. I'm reading the reviews, so if you guys want to review it on Amazon or on Vudu,
Yeah.
Vudu, I don't think it has any reviews.
No, you can give it stars. I think on Vudu. I don't
Okay.
know. I'm not sure actually.
I don't know. I don't think it's a 5-star movie, but
Did you ever watch The Green Knight?
yeah, I did.
What'd you think?
I loved it.
I thought it was so fucking stupid, dude. I hate that movie so much.
Really?
Oh
I'm-
yeah, it
I'm
is
glad
so
you liked it, Joe, because
so
that bodes
dumb.
well for me because I want to see it.
I
So that makes
really,
me
I
happy.
was. The cinematography is amazing, but
beautiful,
the story and the acting is so bad.
Dude, I've heard it's weird
The
as fuck.
acting is
Oh
what?
yeah, like the random people, like the guy he finds on the battlefield. That guy is terrible.
Oh,
That
I
guy's a worse
totally
actor
disagree.
than me.
I thought it was fantastic.
Dude, I hate that
I thought it
movie.
was fantastic.
I was like, and Alex made me watch it, and like 30 minutes in, I was like, Alex, what the fuck are we watching?
It's a
Where did you watch it on?
Really artsy movie.
It was so fucking
What was it?
bad.
What was it on?
It was. I rented it on. I spent like $20 renting this fucking thing, and I was like,
Oh,
Alex,
I waited
what
till
the
it was on
fuck?
Redbox.
Dude, I hate it. I knew you were gonna like it.
I
The whole
loved
time
it.
I was like, Joe's gonna love this movie, and I'm gonna be so mad. This movie's fucking stupid. Like, oh my god! And like, it looked really cool. Like the final shot was like way good, but like, dude, fucking no, come on. Like the king was awful. Like everybody looked gross. Everybody looks like shit. Oh my god!
I watched
And
a
it's
really
so
artsy
long.
movie last night.
It's so fucking long.
Was it
God
Debbie?
damn
Was it Debbie Does Dallas?
Was
That
it-
is a pretty
Yeah.
artsy. That's a pretty
I
artsy
watched this
movie.
really crazy
Face
art
Off.
film last night called 8 Crazy Nights by Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah, art film. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god! I knew you would like it. That the whole time I was watching it, that's what I was like. I was like, "Fuck, Joe's gonna love this. He's gonna love this movie."
I loved it.
God damn it! God, I thought it was. So, and then I read the reviews, and I was like, "What the fuck?
I love-
Everyone loves it."
I love like the same actors playing like different characters and making you go like, "What the fuck is
Yeah.
happening when you're watching the thing?" Oh.
Oh my
What,
god!
in this, like Cloud Atlas or like
No, it's like it's telling this like weird like cerebrally telling this fairy tale, and he's starting to like see shit
Yeah,
and
it's
weird
fucking spoil
shit's
it.
happening around him. Like people are like appearing and disappearing, and it's just fucking nutso. And I just love how like out there it went with
Well,
it.
because like
I
the
love
trailer,
it.
doesn't he just like cut like the original Green Knight's head off or something like that? Like,
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he cuts the Green Knight's head off, and then then he has to face the Green Knight again, and everybody knows about it. And then he makes this journey there, but on the way, of course, these like nuts like he gets like robbed and
All right, I'm gonna go pick it up today.
And he,
so I'm gonna watch it.
yeah.
The disappointment on Schweiss's face.
I spent $20 on that fucking thing, dude. I was so mad. I was like angry at Alex for making me watch it. I was like, "Are
is
you
it like the
fucking
Gone
serious?"
Home of artsy movies or
It's not as gay as Gone Home. Like
Okay.
literally, not as gay.
Is
But
that,
there are two.
is that the Timothy Chalamet one?
No,
I've
that's
never
a
seen
video
Gone
game.
Home.
Oh.
There's 2 Game of Thrones actors in there though, and
Yeah.
I knew there was another one, and it's the Green Knight. He's the guy that plays.
He the Mountain.
No, he's
Oh.
the guy that plays. I can't remember his name. It's the guy that's with Theon that like knocks him out and like takes the castle. It's that guy.
Okay.
The guy that's in The Witch, the main guy.
Yeah.
in The Witch. Yeah, there's him, and then who's the other one in there? I remember there were 2. There's always 2.
I was mostly looking at what's her face.
I know that was my joke. I
Do
was
you
like,
see
"There's."
movies?
I don't think so. I don't remember.
I think he would remember if you
There's
did.
like a whorehouse. It's not gratuitous if there is any.
Did-
That's why I was mad. Yeah,
pointy.
yeah. I was like, at least there's got to be tits, right?
Yeah, it's rated R. Like
No.
it's like a medieval thing. There should,
No
there should
tits.
be at least be some fat puffy
No,
nips.
you don't get.
to it.
Oh, Alicia Vikander, that's her name.
Yeah.
Yeah, she plays 2 different characters
She
in
looks
the movie.
weird in that movie too.
She's got like a short haircut when she's like a whore, and then later on
Delicious.
when she's like
A lady.
when she's a lady, she looks totally different. But yeah, it's I don't know. I loved it. I loved how like zany it was and how it just like went for it. That's what I
Dude.
appreciated about that movie.
That drove me nuts. I was like, God damn it. And like, I was mad at her. I took a while to calm down from that. And I was like, what do you think about it? She didn't like it either. But I mean, her opinion on movies is usually awful because she's like watched Arrival and was like, I thought that was dumb. And I was like, what? That was like the best movie I've seen in a long time.
I remember having a knockdown, drag out fight with my high school girlfriend after we watched The Social Network.
Oh, really?
Because I thought it was and it still is, a fucking masterpiece.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty good. But
And then she was just like, I didn't like it.
So Joe, tell us why you're
Huge
single.
fight.
I mean, I don't think
See,
it's
this is
as
why
good. I don't think it's as good as you do, but
it's a perfect movie.
I'm not one of those douchebags that's like Fight Club's the best movie he's ever made. I'm like, no, it's not.
I love Fight Club, you fucking snowflake.
I love Fight Club too, but it is not his best movie.
No.
See, this is why I watched The Lighthouse alone in a dark room without my wife, because I know she wouldn't have liked
That's
it.
something I want to see that one too. I still need to go pick that up.
I'll show you The Lighthouse one of these nights. It's a great fucking
I had to
movie.
argue with my sister, who also has terrible movie taste, by the way. If it doesn't have like some fucking shiny vampire in it, she doesn't like it.
Oh my
Whoa,
god.
whoa. We're
so-
Team Jacob in this house.
So, yeah, I've had to argue about Social Network with people who are like, "There's such a cold movie. Like, why nobody's likable? Like, why do you like?" What
You're
the
like,
fuck
have
are
you
talking about?
have you met any of those people in real life?
Yeah,
or
they're
seen their
all
interviews?
autists.
They're all cunts. Like,
Fucking
you
Mark
seen-
Zuckerberg is literally a golem.
yeah, he's
Like,
a
his skin
he's
is
a
gray.
lizard person. There's a difference.
They kind of make him more likable in the movie than he is in real
Yeah,
life.
he's slightly less autistic in the movie at the very least.
I'm hoping if they ever go back, they should do like a George Lucas remaster of that movie.
Or they just take him out.
No, and they put like the stuff he's done now. Like they put like barbecue sauce in like the back, like on his like bookshelf or whatever, like holding
Oh,
books up
yeah.
and shit like that.
Okay.
That's my dream. Is the George Lucas remaster of that.
I just
We're
want to
just
see
that
like a
stupid shit.
fly go by in one of his videos and like.
I just like
What
moved
was the-
independently. It's like
Yeah.
What was the
blinked
name of
sideways.
the barbecue sauce that he?
Daddy Ray's, wasn't it?
yeah, I guess
It's
Oh,
Daddy
yeah,
Ray's.
Baby Ray's.
Baby
Ray's.
Ray's.
It's
Fucking
Sweet Baby Ray's.
delicious.
It's like a major.
It's amazing.
It's good
yeah.
sauce. Yeah,
We got
he
some
has
Baby
good
Ray's.
taste for a lizard person.
But it's weird.
But we
It's like,
don't. We
you know,
don't
those are
use
bookends.
it as a bookend. Yeah.
It's like, is this what humans do? He's like the Little Mermaid, and she's
I don't-
brushing her hair with the fucking fork.
I don't think this tastes very good with flies, but we can put it up here on these books to make me look smart.
Yeah.
It's like, all right.
He doesn't actually read the books. He just like licks the paper and then absorbs the
And then he
information.
gains all the knowledge therein.
Yeah.
He just touches it to his forehead. He's like,
You
I
didn't-
love classics.
You didn't see like a Kubrick influence in The Green Knight that was like really,
I was annoyed.
where it was like
I was annoyed.
slightly off center camera with like this kind of like quiet dread throughout the movie with this. I don't know. I loved it. I loved like the whole.
I
whole
think
piece of
he's
it.
an awful character, and he's almost irredeemable. So I didn't find it. It's like not really a hero's journey. It's like a coward's journey.
Yeah, that's what
And then
it
at the
is,
end,
yeah.
he like accepts his fate, and then that's. I mean, sorry.
Fuck off, Schweiss.
At
That's
the
the
end.
second movie you spoiled for me today. I'm gonna start calling you
Hey,
these
at least
other
I've
names.
seen this one this time, and I hate it. I don't know if I'll hate the other one. From the sounds of it, I might, but I don't know. Everyone else says it's amazing, so.
fucking love
And not
it.
just Joe, not just fucking jerk off Joe.
Jerk off Joe.
Jerk off Joe
I love
with his
this
fucking
cinema.
Green Knight. Oh man, dude, yeah, I was like upset.
Green Knight's.
It looks really good.
I
though.
got
like,
film friends who really like it, and I got film friends who really hate it. So
Oh, that's good.
it's all over the
Oh,
place.
that's good.
yeah. Well, the problem
Does
is
it,
like
does it redeem him playing Prince Zuko in that awful Last Airbender movie?
he's pretty good. But his character's such a dick.
I don't remember the name of the actor.
Is Alicia Vikander
Dev
the one
Patel.
that was in?
She's Tomb Raider.
Okay.
Tomb Raider and
Fuck yeah, I'm down for this. All right.
She's so beautiful.
Oh, is that the chick from Ex Machina?
yeah,
Yeah.
she's kind
Barry,
of.
Barry Cogan's in it. Cogan, have you seen it?
Yeah, he's in it. And
He's pretty good.
Schweiss apparently fucking hates him. I think he
Dude,
did
he's a pretty good
fantastic
actor.
job.
So hopefully he's like decent.
That's the guy he finds on the battlefield. That's what
Oh.
he's talking about.
That guy was so fake, dude. God, yeah.
No, but that's what he does he lies to him
I know,
for
but
the first part, and you can kind of tell there's like a psycho underneath, and then it comes out in the next scene.
it's just like random
I think
shit.
it was fantastic.
Like, it's like watching The Witcher. It's just like,
Never seen
we're
The
gonna do
Witcher, I
this
can't.
now. We're gonna have a through line, but we're just gonna pretend that we don't for like 80% of the season, and then like we're gonna have the through line again for 5 seconds.
Well, the book they were referencing is all short stories.
I understand that, but it does not work for a TV show.
Yeah, it was fine. The first season's
Fuck
great.
that. No, it's
the
not.
first season's great.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's great.
No, every time.
Bro, you're
the
you're
women
just-
suck.
You take that
They
back.
do.
Yennefer is fucking awesome.
She's hot when she's not. I mean, she was still kind of hot when she was all
Yeah,
fucked up.
dude.
But
Her hunchback still would have tapped. 100%
Yeah.
still would have tapped. It'd have been awkward, but I'd have done it.
yeah.
I still posit that my favorite part of that is when she has sex with that guy and then she uses magic to like make a fucking group of people like clap for them, like golf
Yeah.
clap.
Dude,
They're like, it's okay. Your micro penis is okay. You did it.
the hunchback thing. I would like. She has to cry sanctuary out like as I'm pounding her. Get my hunchback at Notre Dame. Sanctuary.
She's a gypsy.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. Oh, it's perfect.
Top
Yeah.
seat turn.
You have to have a bell. You have to have a bell too. You're just like ringing like loud.
Yeah. Esmeralda. Yeah, I haven't seen that movie in like 15 years, but I still
you know
remember.
what?
There's a webcomic or something where it's Frollo and he's like, I must not turn to the dark ways of lust. I must remain steadfast in the ways of the Lord. And someone's like, sir, there's a barefoot gypsy over there, and he's like, God is testing me.
What were you saying? Have you watched it recently?
I watched it like, I don't know, like 5 years ago maybe. The comedy doesn't work. In
Yeah.
fact, when the movie decides to go dark, which is what a lot of people like gave it shit for, that's when the movie's like really fucking good.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
and
low-key
it's
one
like
of the better like Disney Renaissance movies.
in some ways it is, and in some ways it's really uneven. Like whenever Jason Alexander's in the movie, it just like kind of it made me cringe quite a bit.
The blonde guy.
No,
I'm
it's the
thinking of.
Gargoyles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
George Costanza.
Yeah, whenever
all
they-
I remember is just from like commercials before Disney VHS as a kid. I just like in my head rent free to this day is Jason Alexander going, pour the wine and cut the cheese, and he like
Yep.
makes fart noises with his fucking. Yeah.
Yeah, it's if you rewatch that movie,
I
the
don't remember that at
music
all.
is amazing. Like
Yes, Hellfire is
Hellfire's
like
beautiful
amazing
song.
song.
And like the intro, just the beginning, like I guess 5 minutes of it with the intro song, and like when they're like
Yeah,
looking
that
for
was also
sanctuary,
really, really good.
a beautiful filmmaking. But the rest of it's kind of uneven. Sometimes it's really, really great, and then sometimes
Yeah.
it's like really, really junky.
Since your gypsy girlfriend corrupted you, A4, I think that's when you guys walk down the aisle. That's the song you need to play is Hellfire.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, no, you should.
See, it's your turn.
Yeah.
We are married now, by the way. I don't know if I ever said that on the podcast, but yeah, it's like
Congratulations.
Oh.
You know what? I'm not gonna say that.
So
I'm gonna
you're
say
saying there's a
congratulations.
chance.
Congratulations.
No, go for it.
Congratulations. No. Congratulations. We're just gonna end it there.
Yeah.
Am I missing something? I'm missing
I don't know.
something.
I was gonna say she's finally free.
Oh, that's true.
Joe, you made me say it. It's your fault.
No,
I
I
wasn't.
didn't-
I,
I mean,
wasn't
look,
gonna
look,
say
look.
it.
She's free in one sense, but in the other sense, I do have the hot box out back in case she gets bad. So
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
I saw that movie.
I'm sorry.
She's
I
gonna
didn't mean to start this.
she's gonna cite this fucking thing for
No, okay. You know what? No, we're gonna tell a story because I know
Oh,
that she puts
God.
up with this bullshit. This was like a couple years ago now. We're online. Like me, the A4, like he was streaming, and it was like Cameron and Craig and Jacob and like everyone. She walks up behind him, and he turns around. He goes, "Oh, guys, my girlfriend is in here doing blackface while he's streaming." And, like, she looked like she was going to kick his ass, and then she didn't. I think A4's wife is the most patient person I've ever seen.
you have to be to put up with me.
He like-
She does
he like-
blackface like she does blackface like every other day. She has that like charcoal mask that you put on your face.
Oh.
One of those.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
mean,
Joe was so
That's
concerned.
what you mean.
Joe was so
I
concerned for like 5
debated
I'm
for-
concerned about our Twitch channel. Yes.
I debated for about 5 minutes coming onto the stream today with that on my face.
No.
Dude,
The answer to that is
Speaking of-
absolutely not.
speaking of face masks, I had a girlfriend who tried to get me to do like this. There's like one that's like it's called like slug, like it like shit on it. It's weird. They're like
Slug
"Oh,
shit.
like the trail they leave.
Oh.
And it's like, oh, it's good for your face. I'm like, get the fuck away from me. I'm not putting that on my face.
Oh, she wanted it on your face.
Yeah, she wanted to put like she's like, let's do facial masks, and I was like, oh, okay, like.
Women always want to be putting weird shit on
But
their
it was
faces.
it was
Bugs
like
on theirs.
made with like the
Like, what the
slug.
hell,
I was
man?
like, that's gross.
Yeah.
They'll put charcoal, mud,
Cum.
fucking slug shit on their face, but I can't fucking cum on her forehead. That's bullshit.
Yeah, like the things that you say yes to and the things you say no to don't make any sense to me.
That's true. Both are facials. That's not fair.
Yeah,
Exactly.
One of them, we're both happy. One of them, only one of us is happy. I mean,
I am.
I don't think she's happy with. I think both times one
person.
person is happy.
I am at least 35% sure that the protein in semen is good for your face. and the
Yeah,
skin
that's
area.
what I've heard. Yeah,
it's great for your skin.
it's what new skin cells. You know.
Yeah.
It's good for your skin.
True. Whenever they break open, it's like
That's why every time I bust, I make sure to aim for my own face. So that's why I retain my youthful fucking my youthful glow.
yeah.
You could just palm it.
With that, we're plugging our OnlyFans.
No,
New
because
plan.
then that corrupts it. Because do you know where my fucking hands have been?
No. Okay. All right.
So anyway, yeah. Green Knight's annoying.
I loved the Green Knight. It's definitely
Now
not
that
for
we've
everyone.
completely derailed the entire show.
The thing that reminds me of is like when I was in your movie chat and everyone was like blowing the village. And it
No,
was just like,
one guy was blowing the village.
oh, was it just one guy?
Really?
One
The
guy
Village,
was
huh?
blowing the village.
You like The Village?
And he still talks about the village. And he's also the same guy who watched Old and thought it was a masterpiece. And I'm telling you, dude, Old is the furthest thing from a masterpiece I've seen in a long time.
I've heard it was pretty bad.
Oh, it's... I guess it works for some people, but for me, that was a tough watch to not laugh heartily through.
Yeah.
You should have, dude. Fuck
Is it as funny as The Happening? Because The Happening is like one of my favorite comedies of all time.
It might be funnier than The Happening.
Oh God, I gotta see Old.
It is on Happening level. Like they're real. Like
oh no.
it takes itself way too seriously
Is it
for
Happening-
like how stupid the plot is.
Is
It's just like it's. Oh man, it's pretty bad.
Is the Happening the one where like people just start dying and they find out it was like nature or some shit?
Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
it was
the
like
trees
are-
the plants are
Yeah,
spreading some sort
yeah,
of pollen
and
that
the
like turns
bees-
off people's self-preservation
the
like
bees that
instincts or
dying.
something.
The bees that dying and Zoe's Chanel's my wife and we're
Are
gonna
you
go.
eyeing my lemon drink?
We're gonna
no,
go meet
no,
John-
Babe, I would never do that.
Shit, we're gonna go meet John Leguizamo, and then he's gonna kill himself in the car later.
No, he doesn't kill himself
No,
in the
that's-
car.
that's-
He's talking.
oh.
He sees the hole in the top of the canopy of the car, and he's telling the girl like, "If you shave 1 penny every day, you could shave $5,000 a year."
Kid
And then
the
they
fuck.
just they crash the car, and he doesn't die. So he crawls out and just starts cutting himself with glass from the windshield.
Yeah. I do remember the part that's like really grisly in The Happening because it was rated R. Was when the old farmer guy, like the teenagers are at the door and the guy just like pulls a shotgun on him and like blasts this kid.
Oh shit, I might have to watch
It's
it.
pretty
look.
fucking brutal. That
It
scene
is
was
brutal,
like, oh my
but
god.
the way that it happens so quickly, like the comic timing of that scene is masterful. It's
How about the guy like going under his own lawnmower? That was
This sounds like
what about
another
the guy
movie
that just
I've
lets
seen.
the lion like paw at him?
I don't remember that.
It's like in the beginning or something.
Is this what the Bird Box movie kind of ripped off? Because it sounds like it. They just commit suicide based on.
I mean,
like,
Bird Box just ripped off like every bad Shyamalan movie, from what I can tell.
and
But,
The Mist. Ripped off one good
That's
movie.
what I was thinking when he said the dude that like shot himself. I was thinking The Mist, where just caps his entire family.
Yeah. Speaking of spoilers,
Oh yeah,
this is spoil
it's
all
been out since like
movies.
2007.
I don't think Joe's seen it yet.
No,
It's awesome.
I haven't seen it.
I was expecting dog shit, and I was just like, the ending of that thing. I like sat there for like 10 minutes, just like,
I always get the
You're
Mist
like,
and
you're
the
like, why do I
Fog
have a
mixed up.
boner? This is weird.
yeah.
Which
Do I
one's
wanna-
the bad one? Is it the Fog or the Mist?
The fog is awful.
The fog's the
Okay.
pirate one.
I
They're on
like
the
to
island,
switch
it's
a
like a
vowel
ghost,
in
but-
there every once in a while. The fug.
The fug.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Or the fig. Yeah.
The food.
The fag.
The food.
I know the joke he's
Sometimes
going
the yeah. It's
Oh, wait, no, I
fig
can
with
do
the
that.
I or
Yeah,
the
he's
Y
talking
though.
about
yeah. Yeah, that's the one.
Well, it's good to hear what everybody's been playing
Yeah.
last
It's
month.
good. It's nice. It's good.
Let's start. Schweiss, what have you been playing through the month of November-ish?
Lots of Dissidia NT and Dissidia
Why are you
NT.
still doing this to yourself?
NT free edition. I'm running out of. I think they're trying to like siphon money out of me because the free characters they keep
Not
coming out
Square.
with, I've already gotten the achievements in, and so I'm just trying to get it all done. I was trying to knock it out before we played Final Fantasy 14 for Ultima because
I was gonna ask, did you guys get Endwalker? Because like, didn't they suspend sales of 14 because there's too many players?
yeah, they did. No,
Jesus.
I didn't get it. I don't have Endwalker yet. I wanted to get the collector's edition, but they fucked me out of it. Like I every time I log into my Square account, it's like a fiasco. No matter what. Like I'll tell my whatever device I'm on to save my password, and then Square's just like, what? I don't know who you are. What? And And then I finally log in. It's like, oh yeah, it's sold out. I'm like, what? It's sold out. Yeah, it's sold out. You didn't get here fast enough. I was like, oh, I've been trying to log on for 2 hours. I'm like, what the fuck? And then it sells out, and you're like, yeah, it's all gone. No, you can't have it. Like, do you want to buy it physical? No, you can buy it physically for PC. I'm like, what the fuck would I buy it physically for PC? It's a digital download. And, like, and then
It's
I click
an
on
empty
the
box.
I click on the thing, and it's like, oh yeah, you want to buy it digitally? All right, yeah, go to PlayStation Network. You buy it digitally there. I'm like, I spent like 2 hours logging into your fucking online thing, and then it's like, oh man, if you thought Play Online was bad for Final Fantasy XI, you have no fucking idea what you're talking about. If
It's
you try to log
it's
on to
that
this,
South Park thing. It's like, all right, we just need your account password, and it's gone.
yeah, exactly.
What's gone?
It's
Final Fantasy 14, it's gone.
it's ridiculous. Like, fuck. And then when I finally logged in, yeah, sold out. I wanted my little action figure. I need one more up there. I need one more action figure for my fucking games to be held up by.
Just
held up
buy
by.
the Bring Arts Ishtola and then hot glue it.
Nah, dude. That thing will be just a cum magnet for me.
That's what I'm saying. Hot glue it.
Sorry. I'm looking at the list here of games beaten, and a number 12 on A4's list says Mario Tennis.
Mario's Tinnitus.
It's Mario Tennis Aces.
Oh.
But Schweiss put it as one fucking word, so it just looks like a
Mario
fucking
Tennis.
Mario Tennis.
Terrible news, guys. Did you hear about Mario? He's got tennises.
Mario Tennis.
Is that a spiritual sequel?
Thought it was
to
one
Dr.
of those
Mario?
hentai games.
Peach said she doesn't have it, but she knows that Zelda does. So now there's rumors of
Someone's
abound.
lying.
Yeah, someone's cheating.
We try to get
Mario's
an answer out of Link, and all he does is just scream when we talk to him. So I mean,
autistic shriek. Yeah, Mario got tired of Bowser plowing her, so he's like, you know what? I'm gonna go fuck a Zelda.
fucking is a bitch. I'm not gonna give her
Fucking
an
this
STD.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like Chris Pratt, the spiritual voice of
Oh
Mario.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Let me do my best Chris Pratt impression. Fuck that bitch. I'm going to give her an STD.
There
That's
you
pretty
go.
good.
That was pretty good,
yeah.
Well, I mean, I am a white guy, so
Yeah, so those games, I also downloaded Battlefield 5 because I was looking at my games list.
Because you wanted a shit game.
I don't know. It was okay. I did stop playing it after about 2 hours, so that's not a good sign.
If you ever
'Cause I
are
love
like,
Battlefield
I'm
usually.
kind of bored, you should read all the negative reviews on Steam. They're fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's some good reviews.
I think most people are kind of douchebags when it comes to games. Like, it's one thing to hate on The Last of Us 2 because it's just a social message. But it's another thing to be like, this game wasn't quite as good as I wanted, so now I'm gonna throw a fit, and then everybody piles on. It's like all the people when The Witcher came out, and they were like, "Isn't this so much better than Game of Thrones?" I'm like, no, it's not better than almost any season of Game of Thrones, even the one that I don't like that much. It's like everyone loves to have a thing to hate, and so like I don't know. It seems like so. No, I haven't read it, but honestly, the game's okay. I'm playing on the hard difficulty, and the game's kind of glitchy. But yeah, I was just looking for a fast game to beat, and then I of course jacked up the difficulty, and it's gonna take me forever. So, and I'll play a little online, I guess. I really like Battlefield, but there was something about 5 that I just didn't jive with me. You know? And like
was it the women of color with prosthetic limbs that were definitely in World War II?
that was a little weird. Honestly, I think, and me and Cameron were joking about this. We think they really missed their mark because they could have had really had a moment there where they. Like when you get like gibbed, you know, you get like an arm blown off, and the medic just comes up and like grabs like a prosthetic like hook arm and just like jams it into the meat of your arm, and then like you get back up and you got this fucking hook. Like that would have been sick, but they didn't do that, so they're pussies.
Dude, that'd be cool if like that's what you get to use for your melee too. Like you just grab
Yeah,
the guy's head and just
you
cut his
just-
throat with your hook. You're like,
Yeah, you get him with the fucking hook. Get him with the hook hand, yeah.
you just see him poke his eyes out. You're like, like
Yeah,
he
it
threw his
just
fucking
fucking.
prosthetic arm at me.
No, you.
I threw my prosthetic arm at him, which is like, who does that, right?
You-
But that's exactly why it works every single time.
You know the kill from behind is you like gouge their eyes out with the prosthetic. You pull their neck back and you just slit their throat. Just
that's what I'm saying.
No,
Yeah.
you make your prosthetic like do 2 fingers, and then you poke it through the back of their head, and it pops their eyeballs out.
see, that's a real missed opportunity. Like if we're gonna have prosthetic limbs, like throw that shit in the medic class and like just jam those fuckers in the little meat hole.
Don't worry, I'm sure we'll get some sick prosthetic fatalities in Mortal Kombat 12 when it comes out.
when they make it more accessible.
Yeah,
you
when
realize
you're
that
gonna play as a
inclusive.
character in a
Yeah.
fucking wheelchair.
Like you realize the people that have hook hands can't play your game, right? Like you can't really relate.
No, they have like controllers for people with like disabilities like that, but
Yeah, I know.
But they're not on the top of the leaderboard, so no one cares.
Yeah, but
You
they-
know?
exactly. They're
They're
not
scrubs.
in the fucking history books.
You guys suck. What do you have? Like no hands?
I would
Yes.
love
You're
to see
sending
a
the
guy-
message
I
on
would love
Xbox,
to see
yeah,
a guy
he's
with no
like-
hands go up against Daigo in Street Fighter 3.
Yeah, dude. So yeah, they missed an opportunity there. That's for sure.
One of the things in Halo Infinite with the character design is you can put prosthetics on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so like I've played against people that are just like legs and arms all prosthetics. You're like, you gimp.
Can you hear them like clacking around? There's like.
It's the future, so it's
Doesn't
all
sound like-
streamlined.
Oh, okay. So it's like attached like a normal limb. I see. Yeah. See, World War II, not so much.
I mean, when we get to like Deus Ex Human Revolution levels of like stuff where I can have like prosthetics that also double as like giant dildo arms, then yeah, sure, go for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
like
Fuck
Edward
normal.
Scissorhands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just never do the upgrade in that game. That's all
Edward
it's-
Penis Hands.
Yeah.
But dildos at the end.
It's a good
Yeah.
video.
It's a good video.
Could you
Yeah,
imagine
it's
getting
funny.
slapped with that? It's fucking suck.
You would fucking suck.
No, if you had like,
Oh.
he just slaps you.
This is a natural reaction
Oh, okay.
to a phallus coming to your face. You just kind of like just relax your throat and then just let it come in.
How do you know?
Just let go.
Yeah. I've heard.
I've heard.
I've heard. Yeah, I've heard things.
So I did those. I played Ed Gaze as well.
God bless the ring.
Yeah, God bless it. And then I also played Conan Exiles, baby. Fuck yeah. I played it. I was like getting into it again a little bit, you know, playing it on the PS5. It's smoother on the PS5. It's way less janky.
It's probably even smoother on the PC.
Oh, it's
but-
way smoother on the PC. But and you can I think you might actually be able to drag your dick through the sand. I didn't make my dick big
I
though.
think Schweiss like just has Stockholm syndrome where he needs Conan Exiles to have a little jank.
Yeah. It's not the same if it's not like ripping me off.
Yeah.
I still want to do my hardcore playthrough though, where like I want to like find a way to mod it on PC to where when you die you have to create a new character. So it's like
I'm sure
the
there's
ultimate,
a permadeath mod. That doesn't sound completely out of the question.
It's like the true experience here. We don't want to
well,
like.
I mean, theoretically, you could also just like when you die, you could just delete that fucking save file and
Yeah.
start a new one, right?
that's true. Yeah, but I wanted to make a server thing, so like everyone that plays with me has to be as miserable as I am.
Could you imagine dying in like the stupidest way?
Oh, I can because I did
Like-
that.
I can because
Like-
it's happened thousands of times.
Yeah.
Like, no, I mean like,
It's too
but I mean
easy
like
to die in that game.
with the
It's real easy.
permadeath.
Yeah, that
Like
would be.
I would be so fucking mad.
I was doing it like non-officially one time, and I got up to like level 27 or 30 without dying, and then something happened, and it ripped me right off. Like it was,
Someone
an
shot
alligator.
a fucking trebuchet at you trying to hit an elephant.
yeah, and it just explode. Now, my favorite one is like the time I died of starvation, and like my top half of my body slid off of the bottom half, and like I had my legs just like.
That's what happens when you don't eat. Your body gets
Yeah.
just,
It's like, man,
bisected.
they're not fucking around. No wonder we're so fat as Americans. We're like, we know what happens when you starve. Your body just rips in
We've
half.
seen Ethiopia. It's just a bunch of T-posing torsos on the ground.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's brutal. But yeah, I played a little bit of that. I want to get back into it because it's
Of course you
great.
I'd like to beat it someday.
Yeah, we have 2 servers. Well, no, we only have one now.
No.
Was Schweiss part of the party where we actually did beat it
Oh
at
yeah.
one time?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I was there. Yeah, it was amazing. It was good.
It was amazing.
And it's like
It
character.
Also,
ranks
Schweiss,
just
I think
above
I
the
told
2
you-
births of his children.
Yeah, it's for
I
the
think I
finest
told you
hour.
Schweiss, but that company Funcom is making a Dune RTS game now.
Yeah, I know. I saw when they bought the Dune.
The trailer
Copyright.
looks pretty fun.
Well, what's crazy is fucking Funcom now has like the IP rights, like I think in their entirety to Conan the Barbarian. Like Funcom just owns that property now, which is insane.
I think they own the video game part.
Okay, I thought it was like everything, but yeah, that's
I looked into
Yeah.
the movie thing, and I don't think they own that. Although if they did, I would immediately try to work for them and see what I could do.
yes.
But I did think like, man, what would you do for a script for like Conan Exiles the movie? You know what I mean? Like just be like a random character.
Live, die, repeat.
Oh yeah, there you go. They already made it. That just in the desert.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I played that. It was great. Everyone that I enslaved was dead, except for the people that were at workstations. That was kind of sad.
I'm still really mad that movie is called like Edge of Tomorrow, by the way, because the Japanese name for the novel it's based on is called All You Need Is Kill, which is a great fucking title.
Yeah, they could never. It's Live Die Repeat now.
Yeah, they changed it to
Yeah.
When it came out in the movie theater and then didn't do very well.
Yeah.
It was the other title, and so they just decided to change it and see if they could get some more people.
That's kind of crazy.
I still haven't seen it. I've heard it's good though.
I've heard it's good too. I saw the reviews when it was coming out, and then it just like flopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then I think that's probably about it. I tried to play the Conan PS3 game, but it suffered the same fate as my Metal Gear Solid thing. My kids took it out and they scratched it. That one was only like $8 though, so I'm not really worried. Still kind of annoyed though because it's a short game and I wanted to beat something fast. But yeah, that's it. Maybe some Faz and Halo Reach. Played some multiplayer Halo Reach. And Rocket League, which is still super fucking fun. We all need to get together for some Rocket League when Joe gets internet. And then
I have internet. It's not good for gaming.
Yeah, it's a really fucking fun game, dude. It's like so addicting. I played a little bit of that with Jake, and that was a lot of fun. So we played online with him and Dead Islander. Played with him.
What about you, A4? What have you played?
I have been mostly just going through Inscription, which I believe I talked about on a previous episode, but it's an indie game about a card game where you're just kind of in this dark, dingy cabin with a guy sitting aside from the table from you, which is just like a pair of eyes in the blackness. And he's playing this card game with you where you just sort of like move along a map and you get like new cards for your deck that are all just animals like porcupines and bullfrogs and like sparrows and shit like that. But they have like different properties. Like flying creatures can attack the guy's life points directly and fly over like other creatures and stuff like that. I can't talk too much about Inscription because that game goes way deeper than anyone would ever imagine. But that's to be expected because the guy who makes that game, Daniel Mullen, made a couple other games that are like that, most notably Pony Island and The Hex. Now, Pony Island, with a name like that, sounds really lame, but just trust me.
It sounds really furry.
No, just trust me. Pony Island is great. It goes way like deeper than you'd ever think for a game called Pony Island. But Inscription's really, really fucking good. I beat that this month, and it's one of my games of the year for sure. I don't think it is my game of the year, but just the twists and turns that game takes and the way that it sort of plays with the like medium of video games is super fucking cool. So just
Nice.
if you guys are even remotely interested in an indie game that has to do with like card games, just pick up Inscription like sight unseen. Don't look anything up about it because it's better that you go in as blind as possible. When you get to the spoilers, it's like mind-blowingly cool.
On Pony
but
Island,
it's really good. What?
So going back to Pony Island, is friendship magic?
It,
On Pony Island.
Yeah, isn't
I
that the
know
Epstein
name
Island? Is that what
Pony
they called
Island,
it? or-
but like it doesn't really have anything to do with that shit. It like
Yeah, dude. Rarity didn't hang herself.
Just don't talk about the people that went there, and we'll all survive.
it
the
was
day,
really
okay?
Pony Island was really cool. It was about how friendship is magic. It was really weird when Satan got involved, but like what are you gonna do?
Nah, that is an odd.
Satan's
turn.
just a big furry. If you look at pictures, though, he's got little goat legs. So
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
he's got a
This
goat
is-
cock.
Satan.
But yeah, see, BMN45 in the chat says Pony Island was amazing. He gets it. Yeah, just Inscription is fucking awesome.
Dude, how many
Pick that
fucking
shit up.
furries want listen to our show? It's just
Probably more
Too
than we
many.
Now, I have not played the Hex yet. I didn't realize he made that game back when I saw it like being released. But knowing how good Inscription and Pony Island were, I will probably play the Hex at some point in
So
the next few months.
what's up with this game that won Game of the Year? I'm seeing a lot of like memes online of the guy who directed it.
is it that It Takes Two
okay,
or whatever?
so
The guy
It
looks
Takes
like a
Two-
giant douche. So I don't know
so
though.
so It Takes Two. It's the same dude that made A Way Out, and before that, he also made Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. Which
Okay.
personally, I think that game sucked, but
Yeah, I thought that game
he-
was great.
he very clearly is like a film guy, and back when they announced A Way Out at the Game Awards like 4 or 5 years ago, he was very famously quite drunk on stage.
Oh, this
and,
guy's awesome.
Was yelling like "fuck the Oscars!" Like,
Oh, okay.
Yes, I did.
so he's very clearly like a guy who was trying to be a film director, and that shit didn't work. So then he went on to make video games.
The best part is
So is
they were
Hideo Kojima?
this.
No, I mean yes, but like Kojima.
No.
Kojima has never like tried to make movies. Apparently, this dude had like 6 features before he started doing video games.
Oh.
So
The at the Game Awards, like the dude, like the announcer guy, was like really wary of him, and then they had to interview him because he won Game of the Year, and he's like, "And yeah, still fuck the Oscars."
yeah, like
so fucking
if
funny.
you look up the original like reveal, or like if you just look up "fuck the Oscars" and you just see the like him talking to Jeff Keighley before they showed like the A Way Out trailer, and you can just see this dude is like so massively drunk on stage, and Jeff Keighley's just kind of like just like like trying to move the thing along, and the guy's like, no, but like you guys are doing great here, and also the Oscars could learn from the Game Awards. By the way, fuck the Oscars, like giving the middle finger to the camera.
The
It's
worst
fucking
part
hilarious.
is like what made him keep going is people kept clapping every time he said
Oh
it,
no.
and it just kept
Yeah,
driving him to be like, "Yeah, fuck
Like,
him."
just
It was so
imagine
funny.
the single most Mediterranean man you've ever seen drunk on stage at a major award show. It's fucking amazing.
It's a lot of wine, dude.
So he's not a douche. He just looks like a douche.
Well, yeah, he's from like,
Okay.
you know.
I just remember the
Mediterranean
pictures of
area.
him, and I was like, "Who is this guy? He looks like he's like, I don't know. He looks like a douche." But I mean, so does the Microsoft guy. The Microsoft guy is like the guy that's gonna like fuck your girlfriend when you're not home. Like the what's his face? You know what I'm
On
talking
one
about.
hand, I was happy that he got Game of the Year because it kind of validated the fuck the Oscars thing, and he got his moment in the sun. But also,
Yeah.
I don't know a single fucking person who played It Takes Two, and honestly, it probably should have gone to like Resident Evil Village or Metroid Dread or even Deathloop.
I
instead
mean,
of that
I
game.
didn't even hear of the game, but I saw the reviews of it after I saw some talk in the chat where like I've never even heard of this game, which I think is a terrible reason not to give an award to something.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm like totally opposite track with that. Like fuck popularity, go for quality, and like the people who have experienced all of it should be the only people voting for that shit.
Wait, what game of the year last year? Was it
Last
Last
of
of
Us
Us
2,
2?
yeah.
Very famously.
That was the one when the real Game of the Year didn't win.
What, Sekiro? Oh no, Sekiro
No.
won the year before. What was the?
Was it was the other Japanese one.
Oh,
I can't remember the name now.
Ghost
Ghost of Tsushima, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
Ghost
that-
of Tsushima probably
That
should
should
have
have
I
won.
mean, it's a
over
better
Last-
game.
That it should have won.
Yeah.
Last of Us 2.
Well, it's a video game. It's not a movie.
Gameplay wise,
But,
though, I don't know, man. Last of Us 2 is pretty fun to play.
Part of it was pretty fun.
It's pretty sweet.
Part of it was pretty fun.
It's pretty
And the
gay,
part
dude.
and the
It's
part
twice.
and the part that's fun is when you're playing as a person you want to hate, and the person you're supposed to like in the
And you
game
beat the shit out
isn't
of.
that fun. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, she
Yeah.
does have balls though, so that's
Yeah,
kinda
dude.
nice.
It helps you run because they're
Especially to play
swinging.
as a man. Yeah.
And then the game goes on for
Come
like
on.
what, an hour and a half, 2 hours extra when it doesn't fucking need to.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I can go.
I'm
Yeah.
willing to believe, by the way, that It Takes Two is good because I remember
I still
people
have
did play A
PTSD,
Way
just
Out,
everyone knows.
the guy's previous game, and people really seem to like it because it's like a forced co-op game. Like you have to have
Yeah.
another person playing
Huh.
with you. I think to the point where when you buy it, you get a copy to give to somebody else. I think it's the same thing with It Takes Two.
Oh, nice.
Oh really?
With
That's kinda cool.
With brothers, you could play it solo. It was kind of
Yeah,
like
but that game's pretentious and terrible. So I mean,
you had to
know,
kind
what's
of
the
like
point?
disconnect your eyeballs and like your hands, and like because one of them controlled one character, one of them controlled the other.
Huh.
I
The
thought that
one
game was
cool
great,
thing
man.
That
I
game
don't know what
does
you're talking
is at the
about.
very end when you have to use both analog sticks for like the one character, but other than that,
I
it's
thought
just
it was
like-
pretty. I thought it was a pretty emotional game. I don't know.
Well, I mean, if you don't see the twist coming from a mile away,
I mean,
where
I
it's like,
kinda
well,
did.
it's a game called Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, so you know one of them isn't getting out of this game alive.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's just
Anyway,
Look,
anything
bro,
else you played?
Have some kids and then play it, and then tell me what you think.
Okay, I will, and I'll probably still be like, "Damn, this game's pretentious."
Good
I'm
luck.
just-
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm trying. I've also just been playing like a bunch of random shit. I got back into Animal Crossing New Horizons because they put out the update for that. And I've put like over 200 hours into that fucking game now. It's pretty good. I bought the DLC. I haven't touched it yet. But
Nice.
yeah, mostly just kind of been chipping away at like random shit. Like I've been going through like Ring Fit Adventure to work out, and also some of the Dance Dance Revolution games just to work out.
Just to question your
legs.
sexuality a little more.
No, fuck you. I fucking I swear to God. At least one girl that I was friends with benefits with way back in the day was because I played DDR. I'm telling you. But
No. Did you plow her while you guys were dancing, or what?
sadly, no. But I mean, we could always try.
Yeah. I mean, it might be a little late now, but
I'm just saying, I don't think I'm going to be able to beat Paranoia Survivor Max on heavy while my penis is inside a woman.
yeah, maybe. Yeah. But will
By
you
the
play
way,
Dark Souls with the pad? That's the question.
Yeah,
'Cause that's something I did beat.
I did beat DDR Max, so I have to put that on the list because that was last month and I forgot.
No, nice. Did you? Did Zach go? Did you tell us what you were playing?
No.
He did not.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, good. We're not gonna do it.
What have you been playing, Zach?
Sure, it's fine. Fuck you. Been playing Metroid Dread. Been dabbling in some of that.
Played some Dread.
Played Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I'm doing
Oh
a
my
playthrough.
God, is that really the name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So the acronym for this is BDSP. So
close. They almost had. They were
Real close.
They were this close to greatness.
Bondage, sex, masochism, and penis. Oh, sadism. Bondage, sadism, masochism, penis.
Penis.
That's how I like it.
bondage. Wait,
Pay
what does the
up.
P
He
stand
just
for?
said he
Wait,
liked it. Pay up. We had a
no,
bet. No,
yeah, bondage. Fuck, bondage, sadism.
Masochism.
Wait, no, hold on.
The M is the last
fucking
one.
correct. Bondage.
BDSM.
Brilliant
Domination.
Diamond, Shining Pearl. Bondage, domination,
Sadism, masochism.
sadism, and penis. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
And penis.
Yeah.
I've been playing a shit ton of Halo Infinite campaign and online. That game is so much fun. The online's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And,
once you get like
I'm
a computer
actually-
that can run more than Microsoft Excel, you need to download the Halo
Yeah.
Infinite.
This
ma-
computer
multi-
should be able to play some games.
I am way better on the online than I thought I was gonna be. Like way better than I thought I was gonna be. I was playing like Call of Duty and Battlefield.
when-
I was like, I kind of suck at these now. Like it sucks, but it's fun to play with friends. Now I'm like top of the leaderboard on these games.
Oh,
Wait,
wow.
well, it's easy to be top of the leaderboard when you're playing the game
Craig.
and you're the only person playing the fucking objective. Which
No,
is
'cause I
my
still play
experience
Team
with
Slayer
Halo
and I'm
Infinite
still high.
multiplayer. I don't know about you.
Yeah, that is one of like on the smaller maps. If you play like the bigger games, people are doing the objectives.
There's nothing I love more than only going for kills in Battlefield and like objective-based gameplay.
We were playing with Cameron and me and Jacob were yelling at him the entire time because we're like, play the fucking objectives. Go play Team Slayer. We're like, we're playing capture the flag. And
He's like, I'm not.
he's like, I stopped him. We're like, grab the fucking flag, and we're just yelling at him as we're playing this game. Me and Jacob both, and at the end of the game, he's like, oh man, top leaderboard. Like, we still lost.
Yeah.
Idiot.
I know. That's why
The
Battlefield,
multiplayer
I don't
in that
even
game is
care.
actually really good, despite the fact that all the new guns they put in that game are so fucking confusing to me.
Yes,
As like
a
someone
lot of
who's
the
just
guns
started getting into Halo.
suck. They're not fun.
Lame.
The shotgun's pretty good online. The new one they did. It's not like the normal shotgun. So I got it. I'm like, the fuck is this? And then I shot someone. I'm like, oh, okay.
It's
Oh,
like
this is
rare
the
to find
bitch
like
gun.
a needler in that game. Like you start out with like the AR or the BR, and then like all the other guns are like these new weird ones that are like some of them are pretty great, but it's just like you pick these guns up as a Halo fan and be like, what the fuck does
Yeah.
this thing even do? Like,
am I supposed
it
to do
shoots
with
5 bouncy balls of plasma in like a horizontal line, but then when I go to do the alt fire, it turns into like a vertical spread. Like what the fuck?
That one's kind of cool. I like playing with that one, like in campaign, because when you hit people enough, they disintegrate.
Oh,
They have
wow.
this gun though. It's like a big heavy gun, but you put a fucking spike in it, and you're just like,
Dude, the spiker
And
is
you just
awesome.
fucking
It's
harpoon
basically
people,
just
you're
a
like-
sniper rifle
Yeah.
where you just like
And it just-
harpoon a
yeah,
dude.
it's crazy.
Nice.
That sounds pretty sweet.
But Halo Infinite campaign is a lot of fun. Like, it's like got a populated world where it's like, oh, like you fight, run into things like, oh, like liberate this base, and it'll like open up and be like, oh, like there's Marines that are down here or whatever. And then
It's like open world Halo, right?
Yeah, it's like destroy
I had
propaganda
a feeling
towers.
it was gonna be.
It's really fun. The grunts in this one, like for the voice acting, is one of my favorites. Like the grunts are fucking funny.
Nice.
I
Like-
saw a clip where
Yeah, it's great.
it's one of the grunts that has the 2 plasma grenades that's running at you, and he's like, "Oh God, I didn't mean to turn these on."
Their screams. It sounds like serial killer mentality, but their screams are different in this one, and they're funny.
As long as you're not
Like
getting,
as you're like killing them, and they're screaming. You're like, yeah,
as long as you're not getting an erection, I think you're okay.
fuck.
Yeah.
like one of my favorite voice lines that I've run into is like I thought everyone was dead. I didn't realize there was another grunt in there, and so I'm like reloading and like doing stuff and like getting ammo and shit, and then I just hear this demon. Are you there? Are you still angry? And it's like the voice lines are awesome in this one. They're funny.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with that. So for the listeners, I had COVID at the beginning of the month, and like thank God, when I was like better is when Halo Infinite came out the campaign, and I had like 3 days off of work still, and I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
Can't taste anything, but I can play.
So I could at that point. It went away for like 3 days, but then it like came back. But like, fuck, that sucked. Not tasting things blows.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me it was like the loss of smell.
Yeah.
Would be just every once in a while would just come on, or like every once in a while I just feel super tired. Just like
yeah.
what the fuck. And mostly it was it just like suddenly smelled like I was in a welding shop.
Oh,
that's weird.
Oh fuck.
My thing. So like, what scared me is
work.
I started like one of my neighbors were like brought us like hey, we're gonna bring you dinner, you know, and they brought us Costa Vida, which is pretty rad. Like, oh, I'll take a burrito. That was when my taste started coming back, and I tasted the chicken. And I was like, this tastes like shit. Like, this tastes burnt, and it just tastes like rotten. And then meat did that for like 3 days, and I was like, I'm not going vegetarian. Like, I'm not. No, I'm straight.
The
goddammit,
Chinese
I'm
are
straight.
trying to get us to turn into soy boys by making us think that meat tastes like shit. But
Peanut butter still tastes really weird to me, which pisses me off because I like peanut
It
butter.
just tastes like cum.
sucks.
Yeah, why does it taste like Nutty Putty?
God.
That's it.
Like Nutty Putty.
But so, it's just like, yeah, man, that was weird. So those are like games I like. Oh no, I think I played something else.
If only you guys all played DDR so you were fit enough to not catch COVID like me. But, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't caught it yet. Every time I say I might have, Joe gets pissed off, so I'm just gonna say I've never caught it. I'm immune. I'm the deaf guy from The Stand. I'm not gonna get it, but I'm gonna die in the end anyway. Because everybody
we all
does.
are. But
Everybody
fuck.
dies.
I deleted the name of the game and I can't remember what it's called, but I downloaded a new one. It's like a roguelike, and you either play as this like chick or this dude, and the chick has like a shot, has like a gun, and the dude has like this like pickaxe kind of thing.
Okay.
But you're running through this like haunted, like it's like a haunted mansion kind of, and the rooms change every time you die. But like you're fighting through and you're trying to like
Dead Estate?
Yeah, Dead Estate. I started playing Dead Estate. It was a big titty witch chick. That's the only reason I bought it. I'll be honest.
Nice.
Yeah. So like rad though. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun roguelike.
I love how the range of roguelike is like so vast. People are like, oh, Dead Cells roguelike. I'm like, Air Gaze is roguelike, and so is Chocobo Dungeon. I'm like, those are very different games. Those
well,
are
then it's like
very different.
100%. Like, and
Roguelike is
I'm
a
not like
pretty,
the best at
fluid
roguelikes,
genre.
but I have fun with them enough where I'm like,
We
I'll
need to play
probably
Rogue.
never beat
We need to
this.
play Rogue and then become real sticklers about like, well, technically, it's
Rogue
nothing like Rogue.
Yeah.
It's more like Rogue adjacent, if that.
Yeah, peasant. This
Yeah.
is what we're doing.
You haven't even seen Rogue.
And then,
you
like,
peasant.
I'm gonna count
I
this
like
as
how
played.
Schweiss
sorry.
is a
Okay,
stickler for Rogue, and suddenly he turns into Salspire from Vermintide 2.
Yes.
For the Emperor!
You've never even seen a Rogue, you fucking peasant. You're too poor for Rogue.
You are too poor. I'm gonna count this because I played it kind of a little bit. Like, so my girlfriend wanted to play Pokemon and played it and really liked it, and then she bought herself a Switch, and then she's like, I really want to try Breath of the Wilds. So I was playing Breath of the Wilds a little bit because she was freaking the fuck out and couldn't figure out the other like control, like the stick. And she would like the bokoblins would start beating the shit out of her. She'd be like, I need help.
You got to teach her how to handle that stick.
Yeah. She like
So is the one on the Switch a little too long from what she's used to, or what?
No, it's a little too short, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
No, so she said that the problem was she's like, so I don't understand it because like when I played, like it was fine. Like the controller, like when I was pressing the stick, it went exactly where I wanted it to go because it's like normal play.
Yeah.
But she was like, it's not going how I think it should be going, so it's like really throwing me off. And I'm like, we'll change. I'm like, you can change your controls in the menu. She's like, oh, I'm too far. And I'm like, you're 10 minutes in. What do you mean you're too far? And she's like, oh, I'm too far. And then one of her friends is like, hey, you should really change this because it helped my playthrough. She's like, oh, that's a good idea. And I was like, fuck you. All your Christmas stuff's going back.
Yeah.
I just like, No, but I was like, all right. And so she's like really having fun, but like, yeah, she was like, yo, I need your help. So I played a little bit.
Next time you need,
Breath of the
you're gonna
Wild.
suggest something to her. Put on a wig and pretend to be a woman, and then
Well,
she
yeah.
listens to you.
It's like the same for us. Like they just don't listen to men, and we just don't listen to women.
Also, make sure you like tell her that
Except
a
for Joe.
crystal told you to do it, so that way she'll definitely listen to you. Like, well, I have this rock of jade, and that told me to change the settings in Breath of the Wild when I held it up to Sagittarius.
Yeah.
Guys, don't. Oh.
But yeah, so like I
See,
played.
we'll make you hate women in no time, Joe.
It's not necessarily women.
I know.
It's mostly women who
It
are
is
into
mostly
that
women.
shit.
No, yeah, I was
What's
like,
that? I saw
I
that
know
tweet
one
where it's-
guy who was really into that
was he woman-like?
shit. No.
Oh, okay.
No,
He's
not
a
at
bit
all,
feminist.
actually. But.
It's like, yeah,
Just like
bro,
he
you
is.
get your signs.
It's
Yeah,
because-
bro.
one-
It's
Kids-
because she's a Taurus and you're a Gemini, dude.
Like, sorry,
Bro,
could
that's
you,
why.
tweet-
Could
Wait,
you-
give me a second while I go suck this cock.
could you say that again in hetero, please?
I'm like- I'm supposed to be.
She's a
tweet I
Mets
saw-
fan, and you like the socks.
Oh, not
was
so
one tweet I
straight. A
saw
little,
where it
a
was
little
like,
less straight.
Yeah.
There was
You
one
like
tweet I saw where it was
basketball.
like,
She likes hockey. Ain't gonna work. Oh, I got you.
This guy was Mexican. He wasn't New Jersey.
Senor, she likes the Mets and I like the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Because you're
And
a
it would not work.
Taurus. Or you're a Gemini and she's a Taurus. That's why you get along. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about right now?
Like, can you say that again in English or Spanish, please?
I'm not gonna lie. When I was like doing Tinder and shit, I
Oh my
had
God.
I had my birth
Everywhere.
chart printed off because chicks would ask for it, and I'm like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
I'd be like, all right. They'd be like, what's your rising and what's your moon? And I'm like, here, I printed it out.
Like my
Just-
rising. I mean, I get an erection every time I sleep for more than 30
Well, yeah,
seconds.
what's my rising? Your picture. That's
And-
why I clicked on your
Yeah,
picture.
yeah.
I was rising.
And I think it was a 3/4 moon. I don't know if it's crescent or
Do
the
you
other
remember
one.
me? This is one of those things I did on Twitter where I was making fun of people who were into that, and I had a whole bunch of people defending.
Yeah. Don't ever do it.
Oh my
I saw
God.
that. I saw that post.
You just have to say it
And
on the
I
show
laughed.
and then just
because
stand
Twitter's
by it.
full of white women.
I just don't. They were like, well, it's better than like real religion, and I'm like,
You're like, is it? Is it? Because it's real stupid. And it's in the fucking newspaper.
God,
There was
damn
there
it.
was a great tweet that I saw though where it was like a desperate for pussy voice, and he just says, "So what does this crystal do?"
Yeah, dude, it's bad. Oh man, oh my god, two of the fellow bosses at work, they both are into that, and I'm like, oh. It's like you guys.
You're such a-
Astrology
what
or
are you,
crystals
Schweiz?
or
Dude,
both?
you should call and be like,
I'm a
hey,
Capricorn.
You're like,
You're
hey,
such a Capricorn.
I can't make it in today because my amethyst is unaligned with
Yeah.
my Tauros, and
Yeah,
I can't because salt doesn't work, and I gotta go.
yeah. Sorry, Capricorns can't work today. I read it in the newspaper.
Yeah, Uranus is rising, and
And Uranus is rising, and I honestly don't want to put anything in there, so I'm gonna have to stay away.
You're gonna cap your corn.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna cap my corn over here by myself, and not corn your cap. I'm not gonna cap her cornhole.
well, you see, I'm in the house of the rising sun right now, and
Oh my God.
Oh,
I'm a
that's
Gemini, and so everybody fucking hates me. Apparently, I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck that's
Oh
about.
no, you're just a bitch. I know,
no,
it's
you're
like
indecisive. I mean, look.
Oh, is that right?
It's way
I'm so
nicer for me to
indecisive.
assume. It's way nicer for me to
Apparently I'm
assume that my
two-faced,
wife
too.
is indecisive because she's a Gemini, not because she's a woman. But I mean, like,
Oh,
no. We all know the truth.
yeah, but you know, you don't want to get kicked off
I
Twitch.
do.
so.
I've only met only one close person in my life who was into the crystals thing, and when I found out about that,
Did a lot of things make sense?
things
So
didn't
the
turn
thumbnail
out
for this
well at the
episode is
end of
definitely
it,
going to be
so-
all of us in blackface with our star signs above us,
Please
right?
don't do that. Please don't.
A4's in the house of the Kunta Kinte.
Did you play anything
That's
else,
why.
Zach? Sorry.
No, that was it. Just
Okay.
just that. I wanted to play games, but I like felt so shitty that I was just sleeping all the time.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, yeah,
that
that
sounds
feels so
amazing.
shitty. All I
It's-
can do is
it wasn't.
masturbate.
I couldn't even do that.
No, that's not.
Oh
right.
god, that's rough.
Can't even
Um,
jack off.
So
No.
I played quite a few things for UFF. Did a lot of dabbling in a couple of games, but I played Smash Bros. Yesterday. I played Air Gaze, God Bless the Ring for the last month. A little bit.
Yeah.
Then Chocobo World and Chocobo's Dungeon 2.
Is Chocobo World the Pocket Station one?
Yes. And
Okay.
it's only available in the US through the Steam version of Final Fantasy VIII.
Interesting.
Not the remaster.
Not
the
the
original
remaster,
Final
the
Fantasy
original
VIII,
Final
right?
Fantasy VIII. That is correct.
Jesus Christ.
And it basically plays itself. It plays faster if you play it, but otherwise it's mostly
So it's a mobile game.
when your Chocobo dies, you just basically have to press the action button for it to continue on.
Okay.
And you're just like going through a giant area. There's like little black marks where you're supposed to go, and it'll have an event, and that'll either be a battle or you'll come across like an item, or occasionally like a story point will happen. Apparently, it happens at level 20. And it happens at level 50 and then at like level 100. So there's a small story arc in this thing, and it looks like it's gonna be a long fucking game, based upon me being level 22 or something like that. And I've had that game on playing itself for a while. So yeah, I've actually been playing multiple games for UFF at the same time, which is something I've never done. But given how when I installed Chocobo World and I'd like booted it up and started it and like was just trying to figure out how the fuck to play it, I realized, I'm gonna have to play 2 games at once. There's no way, because Chocobo Dungeon 2 is also really long, so I got 2 really long Chocobo games in a row, and yeah, I'm gonna be breaking my own like rule that I used to have of no playing 2 games at the same time for UFF.
World is the technical next one, right? It's older.
I don't remember. It's either Dungeon 2
older.
or it's World, but they're both
They're both
like
old, yeah.
late 90s.
Shit.
No, I think Dungeon 2 is older.
I was gonna say, yeah, I think it might be. I'll have to look, because the
I think
Pocket
Dungeon
Station
2
was like a weird fucking thing that happened in the late 90s
Yeah, but
over there.
Final Fantasy VIII is 2000, right? Or is it
Yeah.
99?
1999. Came out the
yeah.
same day as the Dreamcast here.
Okay, then I'm thinking
99.99.
I'm thinking Chocobo Dungeon 2 is actually older.
Came out at the same time as that other thing that nobody remembers. But I remember.
Well,
yeah, I
I
think you might be
remember.
right. You might be right. I think it is. So that's good. I want to play that one more. I mean, I really don't want to play that.
I think I played a bit of both of those, honestly.
Yeah, you said you followed our great tradition of dying in the first boss in Chocobo Dungeon.
Yes, but you do get to keep your levels. You don't get to keep your shit like the other Chocobo Dungeon game. But you do get to keep your
You got
levels.
to keep what was equipped to you in the other one. Everything else you dropped. Do you keep
I
your
don't think
equipped?
that's the case.
You drop all of it? in
I
this
think
one?
you drop all of it.
Ooh.
But there are also there's no classes that I'm aware of, at least not in the first dungeon. Like the other one, you had to get the Dark Knight class for the
Yeah.
Chocobo in order
You
to
played
beat the
as
game.
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's rad.
and this one's it seems a little more simple, and the dungeons seem a little shorter. And I do know that like the other game was like 30 hours long, and this one on How Long to Beat has it at around 18 hours, and that seems right to me. But yeah, that's our next big journey. Of course, I wasn't able to be at my apartment. Maybe I'll go off about that during After Dark.
Yeah.
Sorry, did I say my apartment? My trailer? I wasn't able to be in my trailer for a good chunk of the last 2 weeks.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say my trailer? I meant my camper.
Did I say camper?
It's
I
a
meant my
camper
box.
trailer.
I meant my fucking tent.
I was in a tent this week.
I'm sorry, I meant my space blanket in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, we can go off about that later.
We'll go off about it in After Dark,
This
I
one's
guess.
long
'cause
in the
this one's
tooth.
taking a while, but yeah. So that's I've mostly been playing stuff for the shows. Nothing for New Clan particularly.
Yeah.
Again, I'm kind of slowing things down just to be able to kind of focus on the movie. Chicken Coop, which as soon as I get more information on when we'll be launching that campaign, which I think will be this week.
Is Chrono
everybody
Trigger going to be
in the
after
world
the
will
Kingdom
know.
Hearts games?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
Okay.
very near the end.
yeah,
Right.
it's quite a ways off.
Got to keep them waiting.
Yeah.
Damn straight. We got to have people still like subscribed, you know?
Yeah, man. We can't give up this power.
It's weird because UFF is actually doing pretty damn good right now, like in terms of our downloads.
Yeah.
And it's bizarre. Like we
Yeah.
stopped doing the weekly episodes and then our downloads just
We've barely done one a month this year.
It's
for the
because you put
show.
out an episode called Mario Hoops 3-on-3.
I really don't think it's that one. I mean, maybe Mario is the biggest series, ever. Super Mario and
right?
Mario. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
they're the
okay.
two biggest series.
I thought it was Pokemon.
Technically, Pokemon is, yeah.
Are you sure? Look it up, motherfucker. Look it up right
There's
now.
a million Pokemon games too.
Yeah, there are.
And
And
then the
people,
fanboys
what are
buy
we-
2 copies of
and
every
yeah,
game.
and the
Yeah,
the,
so what? Shut up.
the fucking
What are we looking up?
The oxygen deprived fools will buy the same fucking game with a slight variant and be like, well, it's different starters. It's different.
I
What
get
are
to
we-
have
wait,
the
what are we looking up?
Chickaban.
The best selling series of all time. Top selling series.
A
I'm
video game?
pretty sure it's
video
Mario.
game series.
It's Super Mario. And
Wii
then
Sports.
Wii Sports is pretty fucking
Cheater!
high.
You cheater!
You can't put it with the fucking console. Come on. I mean, that is pretty awesome though. That it's like up there. Like, yeah, that's how many consoles we
it's
sold.
looks like it's Pokemon by a lot.
Are you serious?
Pokemon is 90 billion. Mario is 30.25 billion.
Holy fucking
next
shit!
is Call of Duty at 17 billion, and then it's the Wii at
Oh, that's
14.8
wrong.
billion, and then Pac-Man at 14.
Is that dollars?
7 billion. No, it's pesos. Fuck. Yeah, of course it's dollars.
Well, I'm talking copies sold, man.
Anyway, now we know what everybody has been playing, but has anybody beaten a game? Oops.
So I technically did. I beat Pokemon Go because I finished the Kanto Pokedex.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That is what we said would, count.
The 150?
I got 151 because I have Mew.
Oh, nice. Those are the only Pokemon that matter. There are no more than 150 Pokemon. I
Johto's
refuse to
are-
believe
To
that.
be fair, this Gen 2 is pretty good because a lot of those designs were going to be originally in the first gen as well.
Okay.
Okay, I got the real numbers. So number 1 is Mario with 759 million.
Go fuck yourself, real numbers.
Number 2 is
No,
Tetris.
wait, hold on. Are we talking about games sold or are we talking about like revenue?
Games
'Cause, like, I'm
sold.
pretty sure Pokemon is the highest earning.
Yeah,
media
well, that's
franchise.
what Zach brought up. But
Yeah.
Schweiss wants copies.
I'm talking
Yeah,
copies.
Schweiss wants to be right in his little world.
Yeah, I mean,
You could both be right because you are.
You just can't be as right as me. That's all. Yeah, and it's so Mario, Tetris, Call of Duty, Super Mario,
Fucking
Pokemon,
cheaters.
Grand Theft Auto. I know, FIFA, Minecraft.
Yeah, talking about games that just copy each other. Fucking FIFA, Call of Duty.
Wii, Lego,
Lego, Sims.
Sims, Final Fantasy, Mario Kart. Jesus Christ. Assassin's Creed, Need for Speed, Sonic the Hedgehog. Really? That's kind of high. Madden, NFL, Legends of Zelda,
Sonic the
Resident Evil,
Hedgehog's been around for 30 years. What do you want?
Star Wars, NBA 2K, Wii Sports, Pro Evolution Soccer. Those are the 100 million plus. That's a lot of fucking copies, man. Pro Soccer? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I mean, but like you forget how big of a sport soccer is worldwide. Like,
No, I
just
don't.
because we don't agree with it, which
Look,
and we're correct by the way, we're objectively correct. That
It's
soccer's
like
a big
buying an
deal.
NCAA game or an NFL game or any fucking sport game. They're the
Look-
same goddamn fucking
Look,
game
the
and they're trash.
NCAA football games were amazing, and the greedy fucking college players ruined it for everyone. But the problem with the soccer game being so successful is the reason why soccer is the most popular sport in the world is because literally anyone can play it. It is the cheapest thing to make. There are kids that like tie together shirts and shit that like they'll kick around like third world countries and shit. Like you can all you need is a ball-like thing and a fucking line that you can kick the thing through and you can play soccer. That's why it's so popular. So why the fuck are the video games so popular?
As opposed
Those
to
guys
a
can't.
basketball hoop
Yeah.
or a large amount of equipment for
Exactly,
hockey or
yeah.
for football.
It's
or
just so easy.
American football.
But why? Okay, but then again, if all those poor countries are doing it, how the fuck are the video games selling so much? They can't buy the video games. Like, is it just that
No,
big
because-
still?
I mean, they grow up and then they can. purchase some games.
I mean, I guess if they,
All this to say that Pokemon is the biggest media franchise of all time, so
you
it's
have
more
2
popular than
soccer
Mario. Thank
series. You have Pro Soccer and you have FIFA.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I used to
in
like
that
playing
100 plus.
the old FIFAs and just red flagging the shit out of people.
And we have high school soccer, so like it's just crazy.
High school
yeah.
soccer.
We have high school everything.
I'm just giving you guys shit. Like I don't even.
Yeah, we even have rugby. Who the fuck watched that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Rugby's fun because you can watch people
Lesbians?
get the shit
Did you
kicked
beat
out of
anything else,
No, I'm
Zach?
thinking of roller derby.
them. No,
Sorry.
that was
What?
it.
All right.
Bro, roller derby's cool. Like midget wrestling is cool. You just watch people beat the shit out of each other. It's
I
rad.
beat Air Gaze. God bless the ring.
What is that?
And I beat it through Schweiss's campaign, which was a lot of fun to steal the
that
game
doesn't-
from him
that
because that's something you can do in that
So
game.
that doesn't count.
Yeah, it does.
No, I'm just giving you shit.
It makes you restart the whole fucking campaign. Turns
Literally.
out, by the way. And then in classic mode, I beat Super Smash Bros. Ultimate yesterday, and that was alright. I still don't get it. I still don't get what I had to play through the classic mode like 7 times to get Cloud, and then beat it with Cloud.
Okay. So, the way Super Smash Bros. Ultimate does unlocks is it starts you out with
8 characters.
It starts you out with the original 8 characters from the first Super Smash Brothers. Because the big deal about this game was that every character from Smash Brothers history is in this one. So they start you out with the first 8 from the N64 one, and I think just as you go along and play the game, like randomly do matches and stuff, it'll just randomly give you other characters to fight so that you can unlock them. So I think you got lucky if you got Cloud like 7 things in. 'Cause,
I checked a guide. So if you play it with Samus, like 6 times, then you unlock Dark Samus. And then
Yeah.
if you play classic mode with Dark Samus next, you'll get Cloud. And
weird. I didn't know there was like a process to it.
yeah, so there's a way to just like unlock. There's another way to unlock it through World of Light. And then the more you kind of play it, the more the game will just unlock things to you. But yeah, that's what I was looking up. So one person said to just beat it like once with Samus and then once with Dark Samus. But then another one was like, no, you have to play it 6 times with Samus. And then what I put together was actually you have to play it 6 times with Samus in order to get Dark Samus, and then play it once with Dark Samus in order to get Cloud. That's what I had to figure out yesterday because
Right.
the game guides were all over the fucking place with that shit. So, but it happened. Like I was playing through with Samus a bunch of times, and then Dark Samus, and then I got Cloud. And then with Cloud, I went through all the other modes except for World of Light. I didn't start that one up, but like all the like odd game modes, I did at least one time.
Right, like home run and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was like, I'm good. I'll have to play multiplayer with Schweiss once he's done with it, and then we'll be reviewing that on Ultimate Final Fantasy, as well as Air Gaze, God Bless the Ring. We will also be reviewing that one very soon.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, good stuff. Did you beat a game A4?
Yeah, I beat Inscription, and I also forgot from last month I beat DDR Max.
That
Dance
doesn't.
Dance Revolution.
Sorry, the month is over, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, we that was the rule for Craig because he would forget how many games he's played.
Oh yeah, I forgot I beat Catherine.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm still
yeah,
on
we
top,
forgot
and I'll
that
play
too.
I'll play enough $2 hentai games by the end of the year to beat you guys outright. So.
I have.
I mean,
have
you're
a week.
already ahead by like 10.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
I don't know how outright you need to fucking
Listen,
beat us.
I just feel
Look,
I feel bad that
It's
I
called
fucked.
Overkill, Schweiss.
I fucked myself over last year by like
Winning?
having that week off. No, because like
No.
kind of because I just slammed out games to make sure I beat Craig.
Well, yeah, once you win, you then don't care. That ruins your life. That's why I'm telling you guys, you got to hog responsibly.
Hog responsibly.
Yeah, don't let
We
it
know
ruin
points
you.
are addicting, but just make sure you can drive home.
Yeah, exactly.
And for those of you who are like newer listeners, please check out Hogib at
Roku.
hogib.herokuapp.com. The
Yeah,
link
log
will
your
be in the
hog, log all
description.
the movies you watch, all the games you beat,
All the
books
porn.
you
How come porn's not a thing on there?
I don't know. That's a good question. You know, there's actually
I never
3.
finish it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give you. I need a high. That was a good one. That was a good one. All right, thank you.
By the time I'm done, I'm just like disgusted with myself. Like, why did I do that?
There is that post nut clarity. You're right.
I'm gonna go to sleep now.
Oh, I should have worn my
Yeah, I'm
post-nut
sticky.
clarity shirt today.
3 out of 4 hosts here actually use Hogib. For once, we have a majority Hogib,
Who's the last
a
one?
majority
Yeah, who's the
government.
outlier?
You don't, do you?
I use it.
Oh, we all use it? Holy fuck. We all use the app we pay for. Look at that. Wow. Oh man.
All right. Schweiss, what games you beat?
Okay, so I beat. What do we have on there? Mario Hoops 3v3. Did you put that on yours?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Mario Hoops.
It's a me.
It's a me,
And-
Iverson.
I'm not sure. What do you think about the air gaze?
Nope.
Because
Oh, that would shut down fucking.
here's the
quick.
thing.
You did not get to credits.
Here's the
I got
thing.
to credits.
We do the credits thing,
It's the way to make it black and white.
but
We
there's a story
don't
mode.
believe in that here.
And when we said if there's a story mode in the fighter, you have to do the story mode. Which I mean, does that mean
Did we
that?
say that?
I think we did.
I don't remember
I mean, you know what? I'm fine with saying we do the gauntlet mode and that being official, or you do the story mode. Because like if you do, remember what we did with sports games? It was like if there's a story mode, you have to play the story mode. And so I played that fucking Madden story mode
right.
thing with like the.
How about either or? I'll give you fucking air gaze.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's
I can go back and beat it. I really don't
yeah,
want
it'll
to play
take
it
you
again.
like 5 minutes, but
All right.
fine. You beat air gaze.
Are you guys cool with that being the official
No, fuck you.
news
No, yeah,
plan
it's
thing?
fine.
I'm still gonna win.
Do you know
so
what
yeah,
my
sure.
Do you know what my goal is? Video game wise, I've
To
decided
lose?
Yeah, no, I
Okay.
want to. You know, like how you've seen that. There's like a meme going around that it's like the doctors that are practicing like proctology, and it's like
No.
it's like a big like fake butt, and they have to put their hands in it, and they have to. And it's like on a computer, so it looks like you're like doing it. I want to beat that game for the doctors because I think it'd be like fun. Just because I think it'd be funny to hog. Where it's like, oh, what did you do? And it's like, oh, I beat.
I beat it.
I beat
found
this game.
I found the G spot. I'm like,
I just
that's
feel
not
like-
how you're supposed to beat it.
That's the problem. See, I feel like
I
I'm gonna
beat
like
the
come inside
Japanese
of it. I'm gonna be like,
McDonald's
what do you mean
DS
that's not what this
training
is
game.
for?
Uh,
Yummy.
I just think it's funny. I just think it'd be funny to be like, "What'd you beat?" The proctology exam.
All right. Did you beat anything else, Schweiss?
no, I haven't yet.
Okay.
This is pretty much our year-end hog. We
Wow.
got a few more days.
And Zach said he might be close on beating a game. You said you might beat a game before the end of the year. So we're not going to do Game of the Year on this recording session. We will wait till
Yeah.
January.
We usually do. I looked in the past.
Okay. But anyway, at 41 games, A4 is ahead at such a close second place. Schweiss is at 26 games beaten this year. I'm sorry, 25 games beaten this year. I am at 23 games beaten this year, and Zach is at 10 games beaten this year.
Going strong.
23. Is that the most you've done? That's a lot for you.
23 games.
kinda surprising.
No, I
Don't
feel
worry,
like
Zach,
in
you'll
the
catch up
20s
when you
is
beat
where I'm
Honey Pop
usually
2
at.
and Metroid Dread. And
Shut up, A4.
Yeah, that seems about
I
right.
think so, because I'm always having 2 fucking video game podcasts at a time. So
Yeah. Although you just claim like I don't know, eminent domain with your time. Fucking half the year, every like 3 years, you're like, I will not play. And then we play like 7 Ultima games. I'm not playing anything for Nude Clan. Here's 6 reviews for UFF.
look, man, if the games are like an hour and a half long,
I know.
it doesn't
It's
like
let's plow. You want to plow? Let's plow. Let's fucking plow.
that's what's happening right
Honestly,
now.
the longest, the only reason why Air Gaze isn't released is because we have like a parody song idea that we've done nothing to
Nothing to
make
prep
happen.
for.
Yeah. So otherwise, that would be out too.
Yeah.
Because we beat it. Like, we recorded like 2 weeks ago.
Do you want to tell me why
So-
the recorder's at only 20 minutes?
I think it reset and went back to 0. You remember how it was doing that for a while?
Yeah, just to make me have a fucking heart attack right
yeah.
now. Is
Yeah,
that
I
the
saw
idea?
it. I saw it go from like a time to back to 0, but it like just kept rolling. So I don't
I mean,
know.
at least I don't know how the setup is this time, but the Twitch audio is good enough to be for the
Okay.
video version anyway, because Schweiss didn't put any of the episodes from last month in the Google Drive, so I just used the raw Twitch audio, and it was perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh. Last time?
We are a well-oiled machine. This
I did it last time eventually.
didn't.
I
'Cause
told you I
kept
put it
waiting,
in
and I
there.
was like, all right, I'm just going to use the Twitch audio because it sounds just
Wait.
as good as the podcast
Did you
version.
do the November drawing?
Yeah, did you do the November drawing?
Yes.
That sounded like an unconvincing yes.
I don't remember in November.
I thought you
drawing.
guys
Well,
listened
wait,
to
I haven't heard some
I
of the
thought
newer
you listened
episodes, so
to the
you might have.
pod.
That's why we're asking you.
I did it. It was done. It was done. It was achieved. His name was
Who
drawn.
won?
Let me pull it up. Look, I got it in here. Let's wait for the ad to go away. It wants me to sign up for 2 gig internet.
Did you say I hurt?
I hurt.
I did December 2021. Wait.
Well, it's just not written in this document here, so
Oh.
made it a little confusing.
What the fuck? Did I do that right?
All right, we'll check it later. We'll get it ready for next month.
Yeah, November and December. I did both of them. I put the November on there. I don't remember doing the December. Man, I'm like losing blocks of my life here.
I can't imagine why.
Suzanne Bardsley, congratulations. You won the December drawing. And November went to good friend, great friend, tremendous friend.
Huge.
Huge
friend. Where it counts.
Fringed philosopher for November. So those are the two.
So Fringe won 2 months in a row?
Yeah.
Okay.
And 4 out of the last 15.
Okay. All right.
For winning 2 months in a row, remember our deal behind the trash can and the thing. Well,
What?
The thing.
What are you saying?
remember the
right
deal.
now?
Remember the deal, friends. You won 2 months in a row. Remember our
Okay.
deal.
All right.
Meet us at the
Congratulations to
dumpster.
our.
I'm just
Or
kidding.
the
None of it.
Bojangles.
None of this is rigged. None of this is rigged.
Congratulations to our Patreon. I guess if we already did the drawing.
Yeah.
So is that Suzanne? Okay. Thank you very much to our Patreon folks this month. Krinital, Yaksha, Jake Howlin, Lucas, Sorrentino, Bluefire, Marco, President. Nice. Tyler, Soros Rex, Sean Costigan, Mike Dushek, James Dorsey, Ryan McPherson, Alex Rads, William Flores, Susan Bardsley, Shuffman 89, DK Asuna, Greg Smith, Jared Leach, Chase Sirislani, Charlie Rudy, Jim Lee, Douglas Hopkins, Ray Athamus, and Lania Guse.
Is that how you pronounce
Felicia
it?
Nomiko is how I am
Did you-
used to.
I think you fucked it up. I don't think there is a pronunciation. What?
I think it's Lalanya.
Lalanya?
I don't know.
You gotta
I'm
you gotta
gonna
put
have
some
to
nutty
listen
putty
to-
on the
I'm gonna-
last.
I'm gonna have to listen to the
Lalanya.
her podcast.
Kick his
again.
ass, Lalanya.
You gotta nutty putty on the last little
Wait
bit.
a minute. Her name isn't even Felicia. I feel fucking betrayed.
I know. She's got 2 real names, and the least real one is her actual name. Although there's another guy whose name seems super fake to me, but I guess it's his actual name.
A4.
No.
A whole extreme.
It's Dead Islander, his name. I was like, how many fucking alter
A, by the
egos
way,
do you
stands
Bro,
have?
he has a
Aloysius.
Utah-looking name, but not from here. Like
Kinda.
it seems
What
like
does that
some. You seem like how Utah people spell people.
Well, they usually they mash 2 names together in a nasty fucking way. It's like the Grundle cam in
Right. Well,
porn. It's just
what's-
a
what's-
nasty mashing of
God, you have to bring that up so often.
What?
Yeah.
What I think is weird
It's a great angle.
is when we were
No,
like
it's not.
Shows you all
what-
the action.
when we were kids, the Utah spelling of names was like they threw a double D in there, but now it's the EIGH.
Yeah, Rainsley. That was the most crazy one I heard. I was like,
Bro,
Rainsley?
I dated 3 girls in a row that had double E's the last their names. All cunts.
Yeah.
You can't trust a bitch with an EE at the end of her
Double
name.
D's as far as I'll go. Let's start getting into those E's. They get crazy. It goes to their head.
Okay.
No.
All right. We're done here.
Thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll see you again next time.
Live on.
Live always in the nude, I guess. I go first.
Man, I kind of fucked up my video games this year.
Walk with your cock held high.
Fuck off.
You gave